Hey there, it's BoardGameDave. Welcome to the 7th Solo Play Sunday. Today I'll be soloing a game called Azul Queen's Garden. This is the 4th game in the Azul series designed by Michael Kiesling, of whom I am a huge fan. I believe this game just came out for retail about a week ago, and when I went online to find a solo variant, I couldn't find one, so I just decided to make my own. So today's going to be a special Solo Play Sunday since we're using my own variant. If you'd like a rules PDF, I'll leave a link in the description down below. Before we begin, I thought you should know that Solo Play Sundays are for charity. At the end of the game, I donate about half of my score to a charity, and the other half goes toward microloans for entrepreneurs in developing countries through an organization called kiva.org. The charity for today is the International Rescue Committee, who works with people all around the world affected by humanitarian crises, of course including the current refugee crisis happening in Ukraine. I'll talk more about the IRC at the end of the video, but if you have a recommendation for a charity I should check out or a game I could play for the next Solo Play Sunday, let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, let's get to it. Alright, here we are all set up for a solo playthrough of Azul Queen's Garden. So basically we're set up as if for a 2-player game. The AI does not get a player board or anything like that. We'll keep his tiles kind of off to the side here. Beyond that, I'll be playing as the black player. I'm here at 15 points, and the AI is going to be the white player here at 0 points. We'll be playing with the beginner variant, which means at the end of each round, the AI is just going to score for the colored tiles. It's going to ignore the patterns for end of round scoring, okay? And I'll explain everything else as we go. I get to start, and I see 2 yellows that I would like. So I'll take the butterflies, and we call this the lily, the yellow lily right there, and then the tulips for the 5-point tile. So move that over, of course. Very good, and let's go ahead and restock that second tile. Fantastic, looking like this. Now it's the AI's turn. The AI is just looking for as many tiles as it can get, all right? So it's primarily focused on quantity. Right now it could take 2 dark purple, it could take 3 trees, right? So as many tiles as it could take 2 flowers, but again, 3 is the best it can do. So it takes its 3 tiles. And these are very simple. We're just gonna keep these kind of off to the side, and we like to organize them by type. So that'll help us when we get to the scoring phase. So there you go. Fantastic. He took from that top tile, so we'll restock that. And it's back to me. Hopefully this will go nice and quickly. There's not too much to it. I'm trying to keep this as simple as I can here. So back to me. I like this yellow thing I've got going on. Of course, at the end of this round, we're looking for dark green, blue, and trees. So going for those trees isn't so bad, and I see I could take the tree and the yellow bird. I think that looks like an okay idea. Let's take those 2, stick them right there, slide them on down. Awesome. AI's turn. Okay. And once the quantity thing has been decided, it's going to be looking for the most expensive, right? The highest scoring tiles. So let's see here. We've got 3 flowers it could take, right? All different. So that would be a pretty good one. It can't take 3 light purples because obviously these are identical. The AI cannot take identicals just like you can't, right? So let's see. Well, yeah, 3 flowers. That beats anything else. So let's go ahead and take those. 1, 2, 3, and they're all different. And we'll put them maybe right here for the AI, okay? Hopefully I'll keep all these tiles in frame here. Looks good, okay. Very good, flip this over. Okay, back to me. Let's see what shows up here. What else is looking good? Let's see, well, there's our first tulip. Those lilies are looking good. I can take 1, 2, 3. That's not so bad. And I've got this yellow thing going on, and I have a yellow lily there, which doesn't really help, but that would give me 3 tiles. That's looking okay. Otherwise, I could go for light purple and take that, and that. Ooh, I think I'd rather have 4 tiles, actually. Yeah, let me try that and get some more of these trees out there. So 1, 2, I can choose between these 2, of course. I'll take this one so I don't flip anything good for the AI, because the AI can take garden expansions. So there's my 4 tiles. And back to you, nothing else to reveal. So those are the tiles we have for this round. And the AI is looking for, yeah, it doesn't get much better than 3 of those tulips. So it's gonna take this one and this one, set them right here. And that's also gonna take this tile. Now it can only take 2 tiles per round. It's limited by the space basically. So I'll just set this, I don't know, maybe like right here, okay? So we know that it took one of those tiles, all right? I'll flip this over, now it's back to me. Now, this is interesting. I could take 2 of these tulips, and I do want to take those tulips sorry, those tulips, because at the end of the game, the AI is going to score its tiles based on this scoring board right here. So 3 points per tulip and lily. So as much as you can, you kind of want to keep those points away from the AI. So why don't I go ahead and do that? And this is nice because I have exactly 1 space left here, and I can put this here. And I bet I could get some kind of yellow thing going on, right? Okay, fantastic. So back to the AI. There's 2 butterflies. Again, quantity is the first thing it's looking for. So 2 butterflies. It's going to be its choice. I'll have to rearrange this. That is not a smart way to do that. And like so, and it's back to me. Now, I can't take any more tiles, so I can't take the 2 birds. I could choose just the 1 bird and set that here. Light blue would be scored this first round, so that's an idea. Yeah, that's okay. Of course, I've got all these light purples, so this could help me kind of assist with the payment of getting some of these purples on the board too. I sort of like that better. I could use that to discard, so I think I'll do that. Anyway, it's the AI's turn, and it can take both. So it takes a second tile, expansion tile, and then puts 1 bird right there. We flip this over, right? And it's back to me. Now, there's nothing I can do with this board, so let's focus on getting some stuff out on my board. I know that trees are gonna score, so I do wanna get that out there. Why don't I just start with a bold tree? There you go, sir, okay? Now it's the AI's turn. Now the AI is limited to 2 garden expansions, so it is actually done. Can't take anything else. It's gonna go ahead and pass. It takes the first player token. I guess I'll put it here, right? And it loses a point. Now, the rules say that you can't go negative in this game, so for the first round, AI just stays at 0, and it's back to me, and I just keep taking my turns until I'm ready to pass. Let's see. Well, I've got some really cheap purple tiles out here. I could spend them and put, spend 3 of these and put 1 flower out. That seems like an okay idea. I've also got this yellow tree. I like that as well. Plus, I could go for some of those butterflies. I could certainly make that happen. Can I get them adjacent to each other, though? That's the question. Let's see. Okay, well, I like the idea of having these trees adjacent to each other, so let's put that out. And then I want to get more yellow things out, and I really want to get that yellow bird right there adjacent. All right, I think I like the idea of the butterflies because I have the purple butterfly here and the yellow butterfly here. I think I can make something work there. So let's take this and we'll spend this here plus the flower plus this light purple garden expansion. That's 3 total payment. There you go to put that out. Whoops, I'm rotating. And then it's still my turn. I'm gonna, oh my gosh, I can go ahead and take this yellow bird right there. And I do want to get that placed. So why don't I spend this yellow and I'll go ahead and spend this yellow. So that's 2 yellows to put the yellow bird out here with its 2 wings like so. I like that. That's looking okay. And then my butterfly's all the way over here. I wish the butterfly was here. I could have sort of tried to connect them, but I'm wondering if that was poorly planned. I could get this lily here. That's an idea by spending 1, 2, 3, 4, getting into my wild reserve there. There's also my bird. Well, here's a thought. What if I take my purple and try to connect it all the way down to this bird right here? And then my yellow can expand around that way. I like that. Let's try that. So 1, 2 by spending my joker tile. There we go. Get my bird out. And now I'll send my yellow things down this way. And oh, why don't I go ahead and take my butterflies. So 1, 2, 3, back in the tower. And here you go, butterfly right there. And that is how we're gonna be set up. Okay, and that's the end of round 1. Let's do a little bit of scoring. So, do I have any dark green in my area? I don't. Do I have any light blue? I don't, but I do have 2 trees, so 2 points for me. 1, 2, and then for the AI, okay? The AI just looks at all of its tiles that it's acquired so far. Again, in beginner mode, we're just looking at the colors. So dark green, it's got 3, and then light blue, it's got 2. So it's at 5 points to my 17. You see that the AI can catch up pretty quickly. All right, we'll get rid of the AI's garden expansion tiles that it had, and we'll go ahead and get ready for round 2. Fantastic. We're all set up for round 2. The AI took the first player token, so he gets to start. Let me go ahead and rotate this here. We're looking for birds, dark purple, and butterflies. And it's the AI's turn. Let's see. Of course, there's 2 green it could take, and there's 2 butterflies it could take. Now, 2 and 2, the next tiebreaker is value, and that lily is a 5-pointer, so it's going to take that and the butterflies, add it to its little collection here. There we go. I rearranged things. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully that's a little bit more clear for us. There it is. Okay, back to my turn. I've got some purples here. Purple is good. Dark purple scoring this round, light purple scoring next round. Whoa, okay. So there's some yellow that I like to see. And of course, remember, I want to keep those tulips away from the AI because they're 3 points each. I could go ahead and actually nab all 3 of those. The tricky part is, can I score them? Because if you know how to play this game, of course, it takes 6 tiles to put one of these tulips out. And, you know, if you want to score a group of them, it gets a little pricey. So I like the idea of the 3 yellows, but again, in order to play somewhat defensively, I think I'll take these tiles, try to keep the AI from scoring those. Plus, I forgot I do have that tulip there, so I'm well on my way to getting at least one of those put out there. There we go. Okay, let me get 4 more tiles out there for you. AI, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, next. Oh, wow, look at this, 4 butterflies. Is there anything better than 4? I don't think so. That's pretty good. Oh, wait a minute. Those are identical, so it's actually 3. Yep, and there's no other 3 pair you can take. So it's gonna take 3, and then because these are identical, I get to choose which one I want the AI to take. I'd be okay with him flipping over another garden expansion tile. So we'll take this one, and that one, add 3 butterflies to its supply. Oh my. I feel like we're gonna run out of space very soon, but we'll make it work. We can be flexible, right? Right, okay, a tree, hey. Well, I like the tree, but I can't put it adjacent to this because I already had that light purple tree going on there, so not super great. I could use it as a part of a cost, I suppose. Okay, speaking of light purple, hey, that's not bad. 1, 2, 3. That could help me get this light purple maybe played out here. I want to connect these 2 light purple clumps together. Yeah, that looks okay. There's also 3 of these 4 flowers I could take. I like light purple. I think that's a good idea. That seems to be the strategy I'm going for. So I'll take this one, and the tree. All right, slide this down, back to the AI. AI is really hankering for some of those tulips. It sees me getting all of them. All right, what have we here? So 2 identical birds. I see 3 yellows. It can't take 3 light greens. It can take 2. What else is out there? It could take 3 flowers. So, yeah, let's see. Okay, that works. So again, with 2 yellows, I choose which one I want it to take. Let's see what's under this one. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 6 flowers there, like so. I wonder if you can see all that. Okay, flip this over there. And it's back to me, another flower. Hey, okay, so I could go for 2 flowers. That's not so bad, that's something I could do. Flowers are gonna be scored 2 per flower next round. And I really like that flower because that could go here to help me connect this. That's really nice. Let's do it. I'll take this one and this one. Boy, this is working out really nice for Dave. All right, let's see what we've got going on. For the AI, again, we're back to 2 of those light greens or 2 birds. It would prefer that tile. That's as good as it gets, I think, sure. So let's take these 2. We got the lily and we've got the bird. There are no official names for these tiles, of course. Tree, bird, butterfly, flower is pretty straightforward, but this one and where's that tulip looking thing? These 2, I'm not sure what kind of names you give your tiles, but these, a little ambiguous here. But anyway, where were we? It's back to me and I'm looking at a pair of birds. That seems pretty nice. Yeah, I like getting, you know, tile quantity is certainly worth something. Let's go ahead and take that. And then the AI is looking at this. The AI hasn't taken any garden expansion tiles so far. I've been able to nab them up. There are no sets. It's gonna take 1 thing, and in this case, that's the highest valued thing. So it'll take that garden expansion tile. We'll set that over there. Back to me. I am pretty much very close to being out of space here. The tree is nice. That could help me put some yellow tiles out. And I don't have any butterflies or dark purple, so that one seems like it's not really syncing with what I've got going on right now. So I'll take this. Back to the AI again, it can only take one thing. It takes the butterflies, flips this over for me. Back to my turn. Now, I can't take anything right now, so I need to work on putting things out on the board. There we go, like that, and I can't pay that. I can pay this. Yeah, man. I'd like to get that out, but I wonder if I'll be able to. I think I can. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm using all my jokers to put that out there, but I think it's worth it. And I think I'll be able to surround that very, very soon. That's my turn. The AI is looking at these two. It likes the higher value bird, adds it over there, and it's back to me. Do I want this tree? I mean, no. Well, sure. I mean, yeah, I mean, it pays for itself, and that could go here. Perhaps I could get a tree combo coming down here. I think that's a good idea. All right, it's back to the AI's turn. You don't want to forget that. It is going to pass and go down 1 point. And now I've got plenty of time to do whatever I want. I think I'll go ahead and put this here and work on my tree route coming down south there. And then this wants to go here, and then that'll surround that statue to give me 2 points. But 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm 2 tiles shy of doing that. So that'll have to be down in the future some point. I want to get birds out, butterflies out, dark purple out. Well, that was a dark purple. And that tree can't help me right now. What I could do is put a flower out, but I'm really missing the tiles I need. I need another yellow. Ooh, I'm in a bit of a bind right now. I think the only thing I can actually put out right now is the bird. And I could put this tree somewhere, you know, totally not adjacent, but I don't like to do that too early, I guess. Let's put these birds somewhere. And I think I'll put a light green bird out only because dark green has already scored. So bird, the bird can either go somewhere non-adjacent to anything or next to another bird or next to another light green. So I'm a little bit short on space. I think I'll go here, pay this bird, or yeah, I'll pay that bird. And maybe if I get 2 more light greens, I can make a little set right there, okay? I really think that's it for me. I don't like going into this next round with this this amount of tiles on my storage board, but I think that's how it's gonna be. I suppose I could put this out here somewhere totally detached and then, you know, use my yellow to start working on that. Maybe I could get another tree set because I want to combine those two. Why don't I do that? And you might be thinking, oh, Dave, don't do that. That's a terrible idea. But I think I'm going to start my own kind of tree colony over there. So I'll put that out, pays for itself. Put this out, pays for itself. And these two cannot be connected, obviously, because they're both yellow. But I don't think they will be. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I want to make some space in my storage for the next round. And yeah, that's the idea. So let's score this second round, people. Why don't we? All right, we're looking for birds. I've got 1, 2, 3 birds. Fantastic. 1, 2, 3 to 20. I'm looking for dark purple. I've got just the one. And then 2 points per butterfly. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 points there for my butterflies. I'm up to 25. Not bad. For the AI, can you see all of his tiles? You can't. Excuse me. Let's get these flowers in here. There you go. We're looking for not birds, not butterflies, just dark purple. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points for the AI gets him up to 8. So 8 to 25, I've got a solid lead right now, but again, AI is pretty good at catching up. Again, keep in mind, these are all going to score at the end of the game. 1 point for each of these, 2 points for butterflies and flowers, 3 points each for the lilies and tulips if it gets any. So these will go away, and let me go ahead and get set up for the third round. All right, so as we go into round 3, I noticed that the AI has 22 tiles right now, which is actually spot on. It tends to get about 11 tiles per round, so it's certainly in the average range right now. And by the way, if you're wondering, the AI scores in beginner mode about 118 points. So I've got a ways to go to get my 25 all the way to 118, but that's what the next 2 rounds are for. And keep in mind the AI, of course, is going to be scoring all of the tiles that it gets at the end of the game based on this. So 1 point per tree and bird, 2 points for butterflies and flowers, and 3 points for each lily and tulip at the end of the game. I'll also point out that this is on beginner difficulty. So if you want to play easy mode, the next level up, it's going to score at the end of round 1 for all the trees it has. For moderate mode, it's also going to score 1 point for every bird and butterfly at the end. For moderate mode, it's going to score 1 point per flower at the end of round 3. And then for impossible mode, it's going to score every single round. It's going to score for the depicted patterns, 1 point for each tile that it has. So that can get pretty challenging, I'm sure. So anyways, where are we? We're in round 3. And it's the AI's turn. I'm seeing identical trees. Can't take that. It could take the 2 dark purples, and that's what it's gonna do. So a flower and a bird. And I'm trying to organize this so you can see all its tiles. I'm hoping everything stays in frame, but I'll adjust things as necessary if I need to. All right. Next, we've got 4 tiles here. And I see some trees I could take. I see yellows I could take, and yellow's nice, but really what I want's light purple, but I suppose I could be satisfied with some yellows. Sure, I'll take those. Although I do want these tulips, but I don't know if I want just one. I think I'm gonna save up for something a little bit better. So move this over there. And what else am I missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I could put a lily there, if I can find one. A light yet purple lily. All right, the AI's turn. It's looking for, it sees 3 dark greens. That's probably the best it can do. Yep, and that's, yeah, can't get 3 any other way. So 1, 2, 3. What do we got? A tree. We've got, hey, it's first tulip and the bird, like so. All right, flip this over, slide this down, excuse me. Okay. Now there's a dark blue tulip or lily. That's not what I wanted, but maybe I can make something happen with that. Hey, look at this. 1, 2, 3 of those lilies. That could work out okay. I don't have any out there yet, but I'd like to. I think I could maybe get some of those out. And we're looking for, by the way, flowers and yellow and light purple this round. So I like the trees out there as well. Trees are really nice because they're so cheap and they can let you kind of surround things very quickly. I could get 1, 2, 3 trees. Yeah, and 2 of those are the colors I need to continue this set right there. And you know what? That would let me surround this bench and get me 2 jokers. So as much as I want these lilies, yeah, but then the AI is gonna take them and that's 9 points. Well, it doesn't score these garden expansions, so it'd be 6 points, but But then I think it'll take the trees. So let me go with my gut. I'll take these trees, 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna start surrounding things and getting some of these joker tiles back because I haven't surrounded anything yet and that's making things rather difficult. So, slide down a little bit. Can you see that okay? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm getting pretty good at drawing 4 tiles from a bag with all my Azul experience here. The AI's got a lot to work with here. There's dark purples, there's 3 dark purples, there's 1, 2, 3. It can't take 4 of those lilies, it can take 3. And in this case though, dark purple gets him that tulip, right? And it always goes by whichever set can get him the highest scoring tile. So that would be its choice, although it can take 3 purple because those are identical. So I think it's gonna stick with its 3, like this, okay? 1 and 2, and I did say that if there's identical tiles, the player gets to choose. So in this case, these being identical, I think the player gets to decide which one it wants the AI to take, and I say, go ahead and take this one. Well, yeah, go ahead and take it. I don't think I really need it right now, and I don't want it to take a tile. I guess that should be my first consideration. So there you go, 6 more points at the end of the game for you. And now we've got a little bit more space. I can only take, I'm really short on tiles, aren't I? So how about I start putting some stuff out on the board, making some space for myself here. I mean, gosh, without these wild tokens, I'm really struggling to get things on the board. I can't put a bird out here. I already have a bird. I could put this out, but I need more tiles. I'm remiss to spend that. I don't want to do that. Goodness gracious. Wow, I have no wiggle room without these wild tokens. How about, this isn't an ideal move, but how about I get some, trees out here? So maybe I can get 2 Joker tiles here. Okay, so put that out. And it's back to the AI's turn. Now what's it looking for? Now it sees, well, I was gonna say 2 dark purple, but now there's 3 light purple. So again, it wants quantity. Let's take 3 of those. So that's a bird, and that's a tree, and that's a butterfly, like so. Excuse me. Okay, this flips over. Green butterflies. Could I do something with green butterflies? Yeah, I could put that here and start working on a little butterfly sanctuary. That seems okay. It would also give me a green tree, which I could use over here with my second tree set. Or I could take this dark green butterfly. That would help me get the butterflies out. Yeah, what do I want here? What do I want here? That tree is looking helpful. Trees are only 1 point each, you know, at the end of this game for scoring, but they, you know, they're really easy to put out. They help me surround things. I think I'll go that route instead. So I'll go light green for the tree and the butterfly. There you go, back to the AI who can take these 2 dark purples or these 2 greens. Obviously it's going for those big scoring tiles. 1 tulip there and 1 lily there. Okay, flip this over. Back to me. There's 2 trees I can take. I feel like I've gone a little overboard with the trees, but of course, if you complete a set of 6 different colored trees, that's 6 points. That's indicated right there. So that's a consideration now. What if I already have the light green tree. If I took the dark green tree and the butterfly, I like this very much because I can get another tree thing going there. I'll do that. This and this. Boy, things are just falling in my lap. I feel like I'm doing pretty well here. Okay, back to the AI who wants the birds. Flip that over, back to my turn. There we go. And, ooh, I cannot take either of those. So, although that'd be nice to have. Let's put trees out. Now remember, I can't connect this tree grove with that tree grove because there's duplicates. So something else is gonna have to sit there in the middle. But in the meantime, let's head down this way because that'll give me my 2 jokers by surrounding the bench. Not gonna overthink it. Let's put this right there. Okay, there we go. Another tree pays for itself. I get 2 joker tiles. Whoa, I can't hold 2 joker tiles. Wait a minute. Let's come back to that in just one moment here. Goodness gracious, I don't want to do that. And what am I missing here? I'm missing a dark green tree. That's the only thing I'm missing here from that set. So maybe why don't we start working on this tree set? How about we start going this way? So I'll put that there. Pays for itself, and then I'll put my blue one here. There we go, that's a better idea. Or should I put it here? Maybe I'll put it there instead. No, I need to surround this, but I should be surrounding that with something yellow, shouldn't I? Tricky. I think we'll put it here. Yeah, and if I can get some yellow going here, that'd be great. If not, you know, whatever. So there goes 2 joker tiles. Now I can breathe. Now I've got some wiggle room, okay? How about, is it time for the tulips? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like it. That's going here. Make some space. Oh, the poor AIs. I've been skipping all his turns. Sorry. Of course, he would take this. Right, and then I would go, and then I think he would have passed by now, so we'll put him back down -1, okay? I'm not passing anytime soon, so here we go. This is going out. 6, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whoa, 5, 6, back to the supply, like so. I love this thing I've got going on. I just need the lily to complete that. Next, I can't get this butterfly out. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. That surrounded that statue, so I get those 2 right back. Awesome, awesome. I don't know how much you've played this game, if at all, but toward the end of the game, you know, round 3, round 4, these combos really start to get awesome as you start surrounding things and getting joker tiles, which lets you put more tiles out. That's a really satisfying, very Michael Kiesling feeling in this game. So, I've got my 2 wilds. What was I saying? Oh, to get my butterfly grove going over there, and then I'm just missing the purple, light purple lilies. So I think, let's get this thing set out here. like that, and I'll pay 1 butterfly, 2 butterfly, and a joker. Like so, and then, let's see, I've got all my cheap stuff. I could get this flower placed out here by spending yellow, yellow, yellow joker. That would go there, much closer to surrounding that tile. I like that. I'm not really close to surrounding too many other things, am I? Not so much. I mean, a little bit here, but I got no butterflies. Let's go ahead and do that. So I'll put this here, and I'll pay yellow, 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 and my joker. Okay, what about this tree? This should go somewhere. It can't go here, but it could go here, as long as I don't connect those with dark purple. I feel like I should just put it out. Although, here, wait a minute. I hate to, maybe, I'm prematurely committing myself to a route here, but what if I put this here? And then I could place my dark purple. That'll make a nice cluster of trees. I think I'm gonna do just that. That way I've got a plenty open space here. I'll put this here. Which way should I go? I'm not sure. I'm not gonna overthink it. Well, I always overthink things. Yeah, I'll put it kind of out of the way, kind of away from everything else. Do I want this tile to spend for a light green? I mean, sure, I'll take it. Why not? All right, let's score this third round. I feel like we got a lot accomplished here. So let's take a look. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. Messing all your tiles up. Okay, I'm looking for light purple. I've got a lot. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6. So where was I? I was at 25. I'm at 31. I'm looking for flowers, 2 points each. 2 points each. I see 1. I see 2 flowers. That's it. Well, that's okay. That's 4 points. 35. And I'm looking for yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That takes me up to 40. Hey. 40, that's not bad, that's not bad. Let's take a look at the AI. Now we're looking for colors again. Light purple, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not too many, up to 12. And we're looking for yellow, 1, 2, 3. Wow! This is not done on purpose, but I've really been able to kind of thwart the points here, the color points as we go around this dial. Not a lot of yellows and light purples, so I feel good about that. And with that done, I think we're ready for round 4. Let me spin this dial here. We'll get round 4 ready, and then, yeah, we'll talk about endgame scoring here. All right, here we are in round 4. At the end of the game, I'm gonna score everything totally as usual. The AI, again, is just gonna score every tile that it has based on this scoring indicator right there. So just so you know, that's all there is to endgame scoring. Nothing too fancy. Or clever, because, you know, I designed it, and I kept it on the simple side. Okay, AI is going first. By the way, AI is, I would say, almost always going to pass first every round. I think you'd have to really go out of your way to pass first. So if that's happening in your solo games, that's totally normal. It wants to take 2 tulips. That was 6 points right there in 1 turn for the AI, which is not great, but that's what you get when you know, you're going second. Oh my goodness, but this is what I get for going second. Wow, that is awesome. Yes, I will take all those. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm very happy to take that. My goodness gracious, that was weird. So I cleared it, flip it, and refill it. Wow, that was awesome. I don't think that's happened in all the plays I've done yet. Okay, next. The AI sees 3 of these lilies. That's pretty good, 3 of a kind. So it's gonna take this and this, squeeze them over here, like so. And it's gonna go ahead and take this one into its little storage there, flip this. Oh, sorry, not flip it. Restock it, I should say, refill it. All right, there we go. I see, not a lot of sets. What do I see? Well, butterflies, dark purples, flowers, This last round, we're looking for the expensive things, tulips and lilies, so maybe I should be looking for those. I don't really have a lot of dark purple going on, though. I feel like I'm not going to get a dark purple set going on. Yeah, interesting. I could go for butterflies. Of course, I have my butterfly thing going on. That might be a route I could explore. I could get 2 butterflies and I have a 3rd right there. Sure. That seems okay. Yeah, I'm into that. 1, 2. Okay, I have to get creative here because we're gonna stock this with 4 more. Can you see those okay? All right. There we go. Not a table hog this game, but you know, I've got a small table, so. All right, AI's turn. Now we see some tulips popping up. That's not good because it sees 1, 2, 3 can take, but wait a minute. Dark purple's looking a lot more promising. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna have to be dark purple. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and it can't take both of those tulips because they're identical, but even still, that's a lot of points there. We got trees, we've got lilies. Oh no, we don't want the AI to get lilies. And birds, what in the world is going on here? And the flowers, there we go. Okay, what do we need to do? We need to flip this over. Hey, butterflies, I was just talking about butterflies. However, I can't put that in my garden, but I could use it as an expense, and that would let me take 1 of those, or I could take 2 of those tulips, but what am I gonna do with them? Also, keep in mind, of course, any tiles left over on my board score negative based on their score. So if I have this left over on my board, that's -6 points. So not something that I want to happen. So maybe what do? Avoid those at all costs, perhaps? Or just try to spend them, obviously. You know, yeah, let me think. Well, I could get 3 of them. Yeah, and again, I think the defensive move is to take all 3 of those, try to not let the AI get them. And maybe, just maybe, if I get enough jokers, I'll be able to put a yellow, sorry, am I calling these lilies? Oh gosh, the tulips, the tulips out. That might be a possibility. Okay, next. The AI sees no matches except for dark green, so it's gonna take dark greens, a tree, and this lily, and it cannot take any more garden expansions this round. Butterflies, hey! Well, wait a minute, I can't take both though, I can only take 1. You know what, I think what I'll do is I'll beat the AI real quickly because this is the only tile left and it would take it on its next turn, so I'll take that. Would it? Yeah, it would. All right, back to the AI. It cannot take any more expansions. It takes the first player marker and goes back 1 point. Now, the cool thing about this is now that the AI's passed, I've got free reign to use these, to take them, to spend them in any way I want. So that's very helpful. So we'll try to make sure we use those flowers and butterflies to their fullest extent. My first thought is I need jokers to get these tulips out. So what can I surround to get that happening? I've got, yeah, let's see. Okay, so how can I surround this? Butterflies could help here. I would need something else here. I might be in trouble. Now let me think, Yeah, this is actually looking not super great. Putting this here would be helpful because that completes the whole trees, or maybe I should just go here. You know what? This actually, I might have spread myself a little bit too far and wide here. This might not work out great, although I gotta remember I have these, so I'm not too stressed yet. I wanna finish this clump of trees, but how is that helping me surround anything? I can't put it here. I could put it here and then have 2 spaces left to fill. Or here. I think I like this better, just instinctively, that seems right. And then what am I gonna fill here? Maybe some light blue things? That's doable. That's doable. I think I could do that. Although, gosh, yeah, without wilds, this is actually starting to stress me out because how am I gonna finish this stuff? You know, I started it. How do I finish it? I need jokers. That's the sweet spot. But how do I fill it? Well, I guess butterfly, tulip, tree will put that here to get me 3 jokers. That's not enough to get my tulips out, plus I'm spending 1, but it would get me close. What am I spending? A butterfly. Here's a better thought. Let's take this with my next turn, and then I'll put this out. I'm gonna spend butterfly and a green butterfly and a purple butterfly. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's good. That's a great start. It's got me 3 Joker tiles. Now I can breathe a little easier. Yeah, that is good stuff. Okay, even though that's not a set of anything, but oh well. Okay, so now I feel fine. And what did I want to do with this tulip? What was the grand design here? What was the plan? I want to connect it. Obviously, I want it to score, but scoring it means it needs to be in a cluster of like things. It'd have to be yellow, which I can't get to, or dark purple, which I've got nothing, or green, which I just completely closed off. So, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not good. Oh no. Well, yeah, that's not great. I suppose what I could try to do... No, I don't think this is gonna work. I don't have anything that'll pair with any of these 3 colors. So unless I can add it to something that's already out there, there is no way for me to score those besides the 3 points, which, you know, it's something. So, oh well, let's keep rolling. Let's see what we can do. I would like to... I'm sorry. This must be so frustrating for, again, I always think about people who are really good at these games and they're like, no, what are you doing? How are you missing this, you know, very obvious thing, but it's not obvious to me, okay? Okay, what can I do? No, yeah, I'll take this one. And then I'm gonna go, boy, the AP's really kicking in here. I don't know why. It's not a hard game, but it's drawing blanks here. Oh, that worked out nicely. Butterfly and a blue flower and a blue lily. That'll be my cost for that. And then I can go ahead and take this. And then the flower, if I want to put the flower here, that would cost me 1, 2, 3, 4. Spend 2 Joker tiles, like so, except I get those right back because I just surrounded the bench, correct? Yes, and come to think of it, didn't I also just surround that middle one? Yeah, so I get another one, don't I? I hope so, I think so. Well, that's nice, but not great, because, again, what on earth am I gonna do with all these tiles? Boy, I'm gonna go back negative. I'm sure I will. Unfortunately, I'm not sure I can avoid going negative here, so let's just rip the Band-Aid off and hope I just didn't make any illegal moves. I think I just spread way too thin this game. I think that's going to be my downfall here, but and just not planning better. But oh well. Why don't we see if we can get this? I'm trying to see if I can surround anything with my last few turns here. I'm pretty sure I can't to get some Joker tiles. I don't think so. I see green that I could put here. I could also put this here. Oh my, go ahead and skip to endgame scoring, people. This is, it's gonna take me a little bit. No, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 Joker tiles. And I really wish there was a way I could put that here, but that's an illegal move. There's nothing I can do with these, so I'm going back -8. I'll get the 1 for the Joker tile, but I can't place them. So there we go. Let's do end of round scoring, and then we'll talk about final scoring. My goodness. So we're over here. I'm looking for those lilies, those 5-point tiles. do I have none? I don't have a single one. Okay, so 0 points there. Light green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not too bad. Gets me up to 46. And then the tulips. That I got a few out. I've got 1, I've got 2. Is that it? Yeah, I told you in the beginning of the game, they're hard to get out there. So 2, that's 3 points each, 6 more. I'm at 52, okay. And I'll take care of this in just 1 second since that's kind of end game. For the AI, let me see if I can organize this a little bit better. Scoot you guys over. We're looking for just light green. So just the light green tiles. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of his tiles are light green. Whoops, sorry about that. So 14 to 22, and that's where we are. And yeah, again, I think we're ready for endgame scoring. Let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to go back 8 with that, so, and then +1. So back 8 + 1, it's going back 7 down to 45. We'll put those away. And here we go. So I'm at 45. 5 points. The AI is at 22. Let's get to scoring here. Okay, we'll use my little cube, or my little token here. Okay, I'm looking for light blue clumps. Light blue clumps, I've got one right here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 points for me. Gets me to 53. Okay. Do I have any dark purple clumps? I never do. No, I don't. Light purple. This is a good one. This is a good one. I got that right there. It's 1, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points. Is that right? Yeah, 15. Awesome. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and zip around from 58 to 68. Let me find my token right there. That's me. 68 points. Okay. That is the only light purple clump I have. Next is yellow. I do have a yellow clump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a 10-point cluster from 68 to 78. I'm about to lap you, AI. Light green. Light green, I did not manage to get a light green clump. No, I did not. Dark green, nope, nothing there. So next is trees. Now this is awesome because I got some bonuses coming here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a clump of 5 trees to 83 there. I also have this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all different. So that's 6 more points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus I'll go ahead and give myself the 6-point bonus here. There we go to 95. Awesome. Birds. Do I have a clump of birds? I do. 2, 4, 6 points right there. What else do I see? No other birds. Next is butterflies. A clump of butterflies. Yeah, I knew I was working on one. There it is. 1, 2, 3 times 3 is 9. 41 to 50, or actually I'm up to 110 now. Any other butterflies? No. Moving on to flowers. Do I have any flowers in a grove? No, I don't. Do I have any lilies? I have 0 lilies. And I don't have any tulip clumps, although boy, that would have been nice, but don't got it. So it looks like my final score is 110. 110, by the way, is my lowest score out of all the solo plays I've done of Queen's Garden so far. I've gotten as high as 129, but again, I think it's the filming. I think it's, you know, being distracted by that. It's hard to play well, but oh wow, I'm at 110 exactly. Let's see what the AI does. So we're just gonna score each of his pattern sets by the points on the scoring board. So 1 point for each tree. He's got 7. By the way, he's at 22, so he's got a long way to go to catch up with me, but it's certainly doable. 7 points there, 29. Next, 1 point for the birds. He's got 7 birds, so 7 more points. He's at 36. We've got 6 butterflies. These are 2 each, so 12 points. 1, 2, and then coming around to 48. Okay. Flowers, 2 points each again. That's 8 times 2 is 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Zip around to 64. All right, now look at this. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lilies. Each of those are 3 points. That's 30 points. He's going from, where's his 60 token? He's going from 64 to 94 in one fell swoop. Yikes. And then, wait, what happened here? Whoa, my butterflies got messed up. Sorry. 1, 2, these are 2 points each. He needs 4 more points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry about that. But that's good because I thought they were tulips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 3 is 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have lost everybody. It's 113 to 110. Oh my heavens. Wow. So, yeah, AI score, that's actually on the low side of his average score is 113, but between the two of us, nothing was really clicking for us, but he just barely beat me by 3 points. And that was my solo variant for Azul Queen's Garden. With a score of 110, we're first gonna send $50 to Yaya in Mali, which is just a hop and a skip away from Portugal, home of the actual Queen's Garden, of course. In this case, the queen being Maria of Aragon, Queen of Portugal. Yaya is a 40-year-old father of 3 who runs a phone accessories business with his wife. He's currently looking for a loan to help grow his business, the profits of which will help him cover some of the expenses for healthcare, education, and housing for his 3 kids. So we'll go ahead and send $50 toward that goal. The other $60 are going to be donated to the International Rescue Committee, which provides food, medical care, and emergency support services to families whose lives are shattered by conflict in countries like Ukraine, Afghanistan, Syria, and Yemen. I'll leave some links in the description to other ways you can help with the current crisis in Ukraine. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care and happy gaming. Bye. Queen's Garden, in this case, the Queen of... Dang it! Queen's Garden, of course, the garden of Queen of... Dang it! Queen Maria of Aragon, which is in Portugal.